Before we start, we would like to express our gratitude to our professor for allotting some of his precious time to watch our presentation. This presentation is made possible by the joint efforts of our group members, which are Maureen Apostol, Mariel Mendoza, Rodelir Paul Ramos, and me, Ashley Kaiser Mendez. Our presentation will discuss the background of our project, our design concepts, plans, and its perspective aspects. Let us proceed by discussing the background of our project. The idea is to build a mixed-use high-rise building in the area of Fort Bonifacio Developmental City. The site was then a military base but ever since converted into a commercial hub. It undeniably grew into a wonderful city that attracts not only people from other cities but foreigners from other countries too. This is because since the conversion of the city, it presents a lot of opportunities and businesses and commercial areas. We had this idea to take advantage of the said situations, since there is a high demand in space acquisition in the area. It was pretty reasonable to build a mixed-use tower building, not only in an easy-to-market but also profitable. This building would cater to many such as commercial, recreational, institutional, and even residential functions.
Ali Tower, a proposed mixed-use high-rise building. Our building's name comes from the term alley, which refers to a passageway that joins two buildings to create a tunnel or route to the other. This serves as a shortcut for visitors who come to our mall or clients who arrive here on a lengthy journey. It is narrow and has a short width and acts as a bridge for future customers. For quick individuals, the route will be easier and faster. This is the right path for them to take because it is tall and thin. It is referred to as a tower. As a result of our group's brainstorming, the name for this future skyscraper was developed. This structure is mixed use since it may serve as a retail for customers and other tourists as well as a shortcut for everyone, especially the elders. The philosophy. Design is all about satisfaction, yet ensuring functional liabilities with human surroundings. This includes assuring the individuals in the surrounding area that the structure is still stable and secure for them. Design concept. A tower that is a well-built, massive structure that will provide a safe, durable, and eco-friendly to the users. The design adhere to the needs of the users in order to maintain a proper flow on the roadways and to provide adequate space for everyone. This project aims to achieve global emission goals or the waste to energy solution, which processes and transform various waste sources into energy or heat. The initial purpose of this project is to achieve global emission goals, or the waste to energy solution, which processes and transform various waste sources into energy or heat. Operators use the heat created in this waste material, such as during the burning process, to produce something useful such as electricity. The second example in the environmentally sound and socially or everyone that can be defined as united. that can help to encourage each other for the fulfillment of what should and should not be done to develop a citizen who will use this place or by developing the human potential of each other such as ways that the environment can be healthy and functional. Green building provide jobs, encourage local growth and innovation, improve user health and comfort, preserve a better indoor environment and air quality, reduce stress on public infrastructure, and increase overall quality of life. Green buildings also offer financial advantages. This environmentally friendly structure offers several advantages, including improving the indoor atmosphere and sustaining quality of life, saving water, reducing and enhancing health. The design strategies per considerations. User mobility and traffic congestion. The human circulation, ingression and egression, and vehicular traffic flow around the high-rise building. The design considers the balance between the establishment's positive and negative impacts through implementing efficient and sustainable design approaches. The second one is sustainable site design. The consideration pertains to an outstanding architectural design and planning that embolders adequate site development in terms of site preservation toward its own environmental setting. This building considers both natural and artificial ventilation to lessen the building's environmental impact, increase its overall efficiency, and provide adequate ventilation within the structure. Space hierarchy. The design layout plays an important role in the plan's overall goal and execution. It should organize the formal around a large number of spaces that divide open, semi-public, and private spaces. The design emphasizes the significance of landscaping and the use of plants within the building to promote a healthy relationship with the natural environment. The fourth one is water conservation quality and efficiency. This consideration is coherent with the inspiration of the ecological surroundings of the site itself that safeguards its water quality and conservation. This is one of the foundations of sustainable green architecture, wherein it encourages the efficient use of water. The adaptation of these landscape features will help in mitigating noise or reducing stormwater runoff and enhancing the overall appeal of the structure. The fourth one is accessibility. The design needs to have reasonable network with the encompassing setting for easy accessibility. There should be more than one approach to move towards the site for the departure of the most maximum number of individuals during a crisis or an emergency. The design considers the accessibility of all areas and its relativity to the user's age, gender, race, nationality, and capabilities. The form concept. A shape form is an effective approach to maximize space and contain all of the necessary places for a business. A shape that is an effective technique to optimize space, and it's also a cost-effective approach to get adequate air into the building and manage its circulation. The design emphasizes the use of landscaping, dense materials like concrete, excellent exterior shadings, and internal insulations. and window treatments as well as the building's form to reduce the facility's energy profile. This is the site analysis and its usefulness. This is the site development plan, and this is the design objectives. To accomplish the global emission reduction goals according to the research, a quick and far-reaching sustainable transition in land use, energy, buildings, transportation, and cities is required. Green buildings provide a sustainable option for cities, communities, and neighborhoods on a worldwide scale. While the visible benefits may not be immediately apparent to tenants or visitors, green buildings reduce carbon emissions, energy consumption, waste conservation water, prioritize safer materials, and reduce human exposure to pollutants through sustainable design, construction, and management. Moreover, as these benefits or green buildings demonstrate, it is feasible for humans to achieve their current requirements successfully without destroying resources or damaging the environment in such a way that future generations would suffer. To thrive comfortably, eco-friendly buildings apply novel construction strategies that maximize resource efficiency and responsibility without compromising the user's health or comfort. This passive design may be implemented using a variety of strategies which are impacted by elements such as the building's orientation, insulation, and general shading. To minimize the facility's energy profile, the design stresses the use of landscaping. Thick materials like concrete, effective outside shading, and internal insulations and window treatments, as well as the building's form.
As you can see, we have here our floor plans, elevations, and sections. So let's proceed on the ground floor, where you will see the institutional spaces and some of the commercial spaces. The building has a different sizes of retail spaces and spaces for the institutional area. On the second floor, we have the rest of the commercial spaces here and the recreational spaces, while the parking areas are located on the third and fourth floor of the building. However, the fifth floor to the highest floor of the tower is where the residential units are situated. As you can see on the residential unit 1, when you enter the unit, you will see the living room first and the dining area. Beside the living room, there is the toilet and bath, and beside the dining area is the bedroom. For the residential unit 2, as you enter the door, you will also see the living room and the dining room first, as well as the toilet and bath and the bedroom beside them. On our elevations, you will see here the left side elevation, front elevation, rear elevation, and the right side elevation. Also, for the sections, here are the longitudinal section and cross section.
For our unit design, I can say sustainable and worthy to be included in green building architecture of our building because the building has a good ventilation design from the second floor of the residential building to its very top. We are proud of it because it can help our environment. After all, it can reduce power consumption and it also reduces the temperature inside and outside of the building because there is air flowing inside the building. In addition, many benefits can be obtained from this design because each floor has a lobby area where where fresh air from the outside flows into the inside. So, ito po yun. And this will help the residents living there as they can interact with each other, as you can see, um, to have a good ambience and avoid anxiety, especially among the residents on the highest floor. And, and another feature that our building has is the alley, so the or passageway between two buildings from Tower A to Tower B. This this will help in traveling a short distance from Tower A to Tower B, so that it will not be difficult for residents to go up and down if they want to go to Tower B. It will give priority to the elderly who find it difficult to walking long distance. So it was a big help to them to have an alley between two buildings.